Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from Matching Hall. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Casaver. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Jonas Soto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Federer Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Georgie. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
Hi, I'm John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgi Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Chicken calling at you from the other side. Shark 3, going live. You're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
Welcome back to the Shark Stream. We're bringing you the last match of the night. We got Georgi Georgiev playing against Loho Sum at the 11 o'clock round. This is the one-loss side, round 4, I believe. Yes, it looks like one loss, round 4. So this is Brian in the booth. We're going to be bringing you the final match of the night. Score is already 2-0. I did not, I had thought they were starting at 11 p.m., but I guess they started about 10, 15 minutes early. It looks like Georgi Georgiev is in commanding position right now. I had 2-0, in great shape for the 7, 8, 9. Just like that, it looks like Georgi Georgiev heading up 3-0 on Loho Sum. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this is going to be the last match of the night. We'll probably be back at some point tomorrow morning. The matches are scheduled to start at 9 a.m. We may or may not do the 9 a.m. matches. I got to talk to my producer, director, and president, Bobby Hilton, and see what he wants to do. But there are some pretty impressive matches coming up at 9 a.m., so it's a good chance that we'll be up. I see one from Lucas Fracasso Werner scheduled for 9 a.m. I see one for Moritz Newhausen, Lee Van Corteza. Holy cow, I didn't think he'd be on the one-loss side. Staffa, John Mora. So there's a lot going on tomorrow at 9 a.m. Stay tuned to the Shark Stream if you want to catch all the latest updates. Right now, Georgi Georgiev is up 3-0 over Loho Sum. Looks like he got the 1, the 2. Yeah, the 1 and the 2, and he's got a long distance shot at the 3. Very nice shot there from Low. Coming down for the 4 ball. Is going to probably pop off the short rail to come to the 5, center of the table. Oh, yeah. Bounced right around. Ooh, that was a tough shot right there. He ended up pulling it back, but not nearly enough. Now he's got a tough lead from the 6 ball. Her cut shot didn't have the speed, so now Georgi Georgiev is going to be in command here. He's got a nice look at the 6 in the corner. Question is how is he going to set up on the 7? Shout out to our sponsors. Definitely the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. We're getting 18 new Brunswick tables coming in here in the next, let's see, 2 in the next few weeks and 6 in the next, or 14 more after that in January. It'd be pretty amazing. We're also sponsored by Brunswick, Aramith, Simonis, Taom. Taom sponsors for our pool chalk and caps and various other billiards accessories. Andy Gow, of course, and Salado. So check it out. You know, we do appreciate every one of our sponsors. You can see them floating in the upper left corner of your screen. Definitely much appreciated. And like I said, it's the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. We're going to be the first venue in the East Coast, I believe, to get brand new Gold Crown 7s in the next month or so. So if you want to come down and try them out, by all means. All right, Georgie going up 4-0, it looks like. Boom. Great job, Georgie. Thank you also, by the way, Georgie, for coming in and doing some commentary yesterday. It was fun. Had some interesting conversations with Bobby Boom Hilton out in Roanoke, with Georgi Georgiev and several of the other pros that are on tour, Honas included, if you want to check that out. Check out the 3 p.m. broadcast last night or yesterday if you want to see something interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. But Georgie is up 4-0 over Loho. I think we might be on a little bit of a player break. You can see Naoki Oi on the next table over. What else we got? Georgie up to a 4-0 lead. Looks like we're in a little bit of a player break. We'll be right back.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic. Chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
We go, Georgie back at the table. We're getting started. Rack number 5. Georgi Georgiev in command right now, breaking up rack. Yeah, like I said, rack number 5. I hate to repeat myself. All right, drains the 1 on the side. It's got the 6 hanging. 4 might be a little trouble, not sure, but he's got a good look at the 2. Biggest problem ball here is the 3, I think. But with that 6 hanging there, he could conceivably make something out of nothing. Nice shot. Had the 2 ball sunk, got the breakout, but didn't get very lucky on this 3 ball. We'll see what he's going to do. I have a feeling a safety play is coming in. He might choose to try and knock this 6 down if he can. Georgie's got in mind. Oh, wow. Okay, so good news is you made the 6 ball. The bad news is the 3's still hidden. Looks like he might have dragged out the jump cue. That's going to be interesting. In the screen correctly, the 4 ball's hanging on the side pocket. So if he does make the 3, there's an excellent chance he'll have another shot. The thing is you got to land between the 5 and the 3, and that's a tough shot. Result in the world. 2 balls up table behind the 8 ball, literally. Low ho sum is going to have to jump the 8 as well. Wow, buried the 3 in the corner, but the diamond table was not having it. So it rattled out. Now we're going to have Georgie back at the table looking at the same 3 ball with a very, very skinny cut. Wow, if Georgie's thinking about this bang shot, I am shocked. Gap in that 7-5 is tiny, tiny, tiny. But as you can see, he's thinking about it. What? Wow. That was a confident shot right there. Even though it double tapped to get in there, plotting that shot between the 7-5 was very, very, very confident. Let's go with confident. Gonna have to do it again. They always tap the top rail there. Now he's got to glance the 4 ball into the side and come down to the bottom rail for the 5. Oh, just a bit outside. That was a nice try, because if he did glance that 4 in, he would have been set up on the 5 perfect. So now Loho, some is going to have a great chance to get back in this game. He's down 4-0. He needs these 5 balls. Oh, I'm not entirely sure that he has a good look at this 5. Based on his body language, I think he doesn't think so either. See what happens, though. He jumped. I don't know if he swerved it or if he got around it or if he jumped it, but he had a very nice shot there on the 5 ball. Now he's got to shoot off the rail to the 7 to get back to the 8. Definitely jacking up on this cue ball. It's going to make it a lot harder to pocket the 7. Oh boy, but what a great shot. When you're elevated like that, that shot gets a whole heck of a lot harder. Now he's got a back cut on the 8 to come back around for the 9. That's the rub right there. You got a back cut for the 9 ball position. Now you missed the shot in front of you. That shot was tough. Oh, some with a difficult miss there. Now we got to see what Georgie's got in the tank. Beauty. He's going to come down for pro side position, I think. Did he get there? I'd say he's close enough. Nailed it. Nicely done, Georgie. 5-0 Georgie. And if you haven't heard, we got the Boom and Freezer show, another YouTube channel that has the Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost the Freezer interviewing various legends of the game, and their episodes are absolutely amazing. You can see right here. You go to YouTube. I'll put the link in the comment section for you. And you can see it on Spotify. You can see it on Apple. And look at these episodes. We got Emily Fraser, Dominic Dunn, Jason Shaw, 2 hours of Jason Shaw. Can you imagine, folks? We got Savannah Easton, the Road Runner. We have a sponsor spotlight, of course, but then we also have Skylar Woodward, Moscone Cup. I'm telling you, Carl Boys. I mean, you cannot go wrong with any of this content. Just download them on your phone, listen to them on your way back and forth to work. You will not regret it. Georgie with the 1 and the 5 in the same pocket, and looks like, yeah, no, just the 1 and the 5. Got to look at the 2 though. Wow, Georgie just barely missed that shot. Looks like left it right in the corner pocket, low, toe, thumb. Have a nice look here. My biggest concern is the 7 ball, to be honest. Although now this 3 ball is starting to look a little sketch myself. All right, 3's down, 4's ready to line up. 5 ball's already down, so he's got to figure out, get a nice angle on the 6, so the 7's ready to rock and roll in the corner. Oh, he zipped it. Oh my goodness, what a lot of stroke. Man, I wish I had that kind of shot in my bag. Now we can just roll forward and catch the 7, I think. That was the key shot of the rack right there.
Good on, man. So true right now. Can't believe he's selling.
All right, so Boho Sun one back. He's at down 5-1. He needs 8. Georgie needs 4. Big smash. One ball goes right in the corner or right in the side pocket. Like maybe the 2's on the opposite end, so it's going to be a little tricky. Oh, my mistake. I thought that was the 2 ball up there. That's the 6 ball. He made the 3 like it was like it had eyes. Now he's lined up nicely on the 4, so he's in great shape here. Transition from the 5 to the 6 might be a little trickier. All right, guys. So Loho Sum down, and now just got a game back. Now he's down 5-2 with a golden break. Wow. I didn't get the button in time. My fault, folks. A little distracted. But yeah, no, that's pretty impressive. So 5-3 now. I think we might be on a little bit of a player break. All right, the action will resume very soon, hopefully. Players taking a little bit of a moment. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Check out the Boom and Freezer show. If you haven't already checked it out, content, be able to see what was it? Emily Fraser, Dominic Dunn, Skylar Woodward, Jason Shaw, Savannah, the Roadrunner East, and of course Carl Boyes, season 1. They've been filming season 2 during the Florida Open. So they're going to have some brand new interviews ready for you. You're going to love it. Check out the Boom and Freezer show. We'll be back to the live action with Georgi Georgiev and Lo Ho Sum very soon.
Joey hit the lights, Bobby grabbed the mic, chicken calling at you from the other side. Shock 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only shock survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Right, so we're off to the races again. Oh, geez. Hang on. Georgi Georgiev returns to the table looking at the 2-ball, kind of hidden behind the 5-9, it looks like. Taps the 2-up table. Looks like he's got it snuck behind the 8. The 8 or the 4. Man, sometimes the colors can be a little tough. Looks like the 8. Oh, I don't know how, but he got between the 8 and the 2-ball. That is incredible. I'm not giggling, but I'm telling you, that was insane. Let's take another look. Right between. He missed every ball on the table. I just have no words. Crazy shot there. So that'll bring Georgie back to the table with look. He's got ball in hand, and he's going to be looking at the 2-ball. gonna be thinking about what to do about this 5-9 situation. The 5 is sitting on the template, so I don't even think you can get that out of there. Oh, step 1, deal with the 2. Step 2, deal with the 3. Step 3, deal with the 4. I don't figure out what we're gonna do with this 5-9. That's the important ball right there on the table. Forward on the 3. He's got the 8 was coming into the picture, but he's okay. This is what I consider the clutch shot of this rack. The 5 may possibly go in the bottom left corner and may possibly go in the upper left corner. That template's going to make it interesting. Went for the breakout, didn't get it. Tough break for Georgie. Now he's got to look at this 5-9 sit. You know, does this thing actually go? Wonder if he's actually pondering. Cross corner. Is it wired? Certainly seems to be measuring it up. Here we go. Let's see what he's got. We smacked it. Oh no, that's the worst possible outcome he could have had. He gave it hell. He shot at over the template, and now he left the 9-ball hanging. The Loho Sum has got a pretty good chance of making this 5-9 combo. Just like that, this rack is over. Loho Sum brings it to 5-4. You guys are curious, the Shark Stream's on the road this week, next week, last week. We've been to the Florida Open so far. We've also right now we're present at the Battle of the Bull. Bobby, Austin, and the rest of this Team No Sleep players are at the Battle of the Bull in the Shark Bus. Next weekend they're going to be at the U.S. Open Pool Championship at Harrah's Atlantic City Resort, and that's going to be pretty amazing too. So stay tuned to the Shark Stream for all the latest information out of the U.S. Open Pool Championship. The McDermott Classic, unfortunately, has been postponed, but when it is rescheduled, you can guarantee we'll be there. One ball on the side. 2 in the center of the table. The 2 with a nice look at the corner. I love this layout. Loho Sum in great position right here. And Manny, I got the pleasure of meeting Savannah, the Roadrunner Easton, about a year ago. She came over to Yale Billiards for an exhibition, and she was absolutely delightful. She was such a sweet kid. Her parents, so wonderful. So super happy to have the Roadrunner come on to the Boom and Freezer show. And she actually did declare that our table 4, the Brunswick Gold Crown 3, was one of the best tables she's ever played on. And then about 6 months later, she had a Gold Crown set 6, I believe, installed in her home. So fantastic. What a great endorsement for Brunswick. And by the way, this is the Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena. We're getting the first Gold Crown 7s coming off the factory floor in a few weeks. I cannot wait to try them out. And you guys are going to see them right here on the Shark Stream. Gold Crown 7s, 4 inches on table 8, 4.5 on table 4. And the rest of the house will be installed sometime in January. It's going to be amazing. So Loho Sum has just completed the 4-ball, but he's got the 6 sitting in the corner and the 5 kind of in a weird spot. So this will be an interesting out. Yeah, no, I met her. I met her parents when she was here for about 2-3 days, 4 days maybe, and I learned a lot from her mom, Tiffany. She taught me a lot about social media. She taught me a lot about how to put production together, and she's absolutely Savannah's voice on the internet. And she's just a wonderful person too. So very happy to have met her, and her dad's just amazing. So much love to Savannah Easton, the Roadrunner. Definitely check out episode 4, I believe, on the Boom and Freezer show if you want to learn a little bit more about her and her parents. They're looking good so far. Loho Sum's got a nice clean shot at the 6-ball. He's just got to make sure he doesn't get stuck on the 8. Trying to figure this out because the way the 6-ball is lying, the cue ball is going to want to line up on the 8 hard. So he's going to have to use a little bit of English or a little bit of draw. Little bit of both. Great shot. Right back to the middle of the table. He's got a clean line on the 7. An outside angle on the 8 here. He may go around the 3 rails, or he may just roll forward. Nope, he went around. Now he's got the dreaded spot shot. The bane of all pool players worldwide. He's got the spot shot. He's got to make the 9 to the left or to the right. He's got to kind of choose one and go with it. Chose right, and he chose well. All right, 5-5. Race to 4. All right, predictions, folks. We got about 200 people watching. What are you thinking? Georgie going to win this race to 4, or is Loho Sun going to win this race to 4? Low has the break right now, so he has a clear advantage. But I'd be curious what you think. Just keep in mind, we'll be back tomorrow with more action. We're going to have the top 32, I believe, is what's going to be left of the Battle of the Bull 9-ball tournament. Starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm not sure if we're going to get started at 9 a.m., but we'll see. Winter round 4 might not get started until 11 a.m., so that's possibly when we're going to go live, but we'll see. We got LFE. He's going to be playing at 9 a.m. That's Lucas Fracasso Werner. We got John Mora, who's playing at 9 a.m. We also have Mustafa Alnar. Who else is in the one-loss side? Lee Van Corteza. Holy cow, that's another great match. Moritz Neuhausen. A lot of big names there. So make sure you stay tuned to the Shark Stream. We're going to bring you all the coverage of the Battle of the Bull out of Roanoke, Virginia, in the Wolf's Den. There was a little bit of something on the ball. So Georgie's cleaning it up, marking it with a, it looks like a Taom V10 chalk, but at least he got it done. All right, Georgie, you are tied 5-5. You need to get this 3-ball down. Two ball. Okay, two. I thought that might be the 4. Two on the left, 4 on the right, right here. My terrible lines notwithstanding. Little aggressive. Did he go for the corner? I guess he did. Jeez, I thought I would play for the side pocket, but he played for the corner. Let's not get into Waxgate, Chris. Look at that line. Almost like I know what I'm talking about sometimes. Fixing the corner, probably going to see where he's got the cue. I love that. That's a lesson I've learned from watching all these pros play. He just dipped his cue right there. See what he's doing? Kind of mentally telling himself, this is where the cue's got to land. I should have left the circle up because I'm pretty sure it would have been right in the heart of it. Just touch the cloth here again. This is something I've actually adopted into my own game after playing for 30-something years. Just sort of touching the cloth where I think I want the cue to go. And these guys have perfected it. And see that? I'm gonna draw another circle. This is where he just touched the cloth. It went all the way across. Changed his mind. Georgie 6-4. 6-5. Sorry, 6-5.
Salado is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salado so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salado brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salado if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salado. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, folks. Georgie up 6-5 late on a Friday night. Thank you for tuning into the Shark Stream. Please do go to YouTube, Facebook, hit the thumbs up button, like button, whatever you want to call it. Follow us on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube. It's super appreciated, and definitely turn on notifications because we're going to bring you more content tomorrow morning. Live from the Battle of the Bull. Was the one? Oh, I thought that 7 was going to. Gee whiz. Watch this. 3 balls, same pocket. 1, 7, 5. Nice shot. Unfortunately, he does not have a good clean look at the 2, but that was impressive. 3 balls, same pocket. Yeah, Brett. I mean, I like I said, I've been doing the Shark Stream for about 2 years now, maybe, give or take. And that is something I've noticed with consistent top pros, is that they literally will plot it out in their mind, say, this is where I want to go, this is what I got to, and they do touch the cloth. So I was just pointing it out as a matter of maybe a training exercise, but it's something I've integrated into my own routine, and it has improved my game. Before you get down on the ball, know where you want the cue to land, and then come up with a plan. Push to a jump. Yeah, you got it right back. Georgie is going to have to go for this jump shot. I love this shot. Did you see what he did? He put his finger on the rail and then pointed to the top right corner pocket. So if this works, it's going to be a jump over the 6, bank shot into the top right corner. Oh, it was a nice try anyway. He did make a good clean hit, so that's actually really all you can ask for at that situation. All right, Low Ho Sum now at the table with a clean look at the 2, 6 balls on the table. Think that might have been an attempt at a safety. a shot. Long distance cut shot, and now he's got position on the 3. Well, that was incredible. So now he's got to figure out, though, how to get past that 6 to the 4 ball. Don't know if he's got the angle. Turns out he does. To draw off the rail. Now he's a little closer to the rail, though, so it's going to make this 6 to the 8 transition a little bit more difficult. That forward roll was going to come into it. Now he's got the 8. He might try to stun it for the 9. He might go forward with a little bit of left. The stun got the corner pocket. Nicely done, Georgie. Just like that, it's 7-5. Georgi Georgiev versus Loho Sum, 7-5. Let me see if I got any other score updates I can possibly mangle a bunch of people's names on. All right, final. Conrad Jazinson, 9-3 over Payne McBride. Naoki Oi leading 8-6 on the hill against Max Lechner. We got a tie game between Alexa Hajig. Man, I am so bad at names. And Bader Alawadi. Yi Chang trailing 4-7 against Misko Fortunsky. Georgie, of course, up 7-5. Loho Sum. And then we have Pius Lubutis up 6-3 over Alvin Oshwan. Aushan? Yeah, so there you go. You can go to the link in the comments section. I'm about to copy and paste in there if you want to follow along. So then, we're going to stick here for rack 13 of this match against Georgi Georgiev and Loho Sum. Goes the 1 ball. Let's see if the 2 dresses up. And it did dress up pretty nice. 3 balls hanging down in the bottom right corner. 4 balls behind it. Could be a little tricky. In front of his vision, but that couldn't have been distracting at all. All right, having said that, he made perfect Poe on the 3. See where he goes for the 4. if you're a pool player, you've been in pool halls, you know that people are going to walk right in front of your eye line when you're down on a shot. You got to get used to it. I guarantee you, Georgie didn't even notice, but here at the Shark Stream, we noticed. What a shot. He just turned it right around that ball. I got to hit that replay button because this is one of the hardest shots in pool. Straight in 3, and then draw it straight past the 4. To me, that's just brilliance. Yeah, Rackham 50. Here's the thing. I've been in the booth for a while now, and you know, when I see players, like I've met probably 40 pros, and not bragging, but I have walked up to each and every one that I didn't know how to pronounce and said, excuse me, how do I as recently as Georgie this morning, I said, hey Georgie, how do you prefer Georgi Georgiev or Georgi Georgiev? And he's like, no, it's Georgi Georgiev. And I was like, okay, got you, buddy. And then, you know, I hear people mispronouncing the name after that, but, you know, Ashley Benoit, Ashley Benoit. Is it Jonas or is it Jonas? I've asked Jonas directly. I'm like, what do you prefer? And he's like, well, you know, and normally in Spain, you know, people call me Jonas, but here it's Jonas. It's fine. I'm like, well, what's your name, dude? So I try my best to try and get the name pronunciations as cleanly as I can. Wow, he's put the javelin in this thing. Looks like the 9 has just enough of the 6 to make this pain in the butt. Doesn't want to jump it. He doesn't want to drag draw. He doesn't want to masse. Now it's a matter of like pick the worst or the least bad option. Looks like he's running for his jumper. How much do you have to? I mean, this is painful. He doesn't want to jump. He doesn't want to bridge. Now he's got to do a jump bridge. I've seen players at this point actually stack 2 bridges to get the jump shot. This is either going to be an epic win or an epic fail. Oh man, he got over the 9, just did not quite pocket. And look at this leave. Actually, that worked out pretty good for Georgie. Another jumper. Oh, wow. What a shot from Loho Sun. Got position with the jump over the 8. This is a sick shot right here. Go ahead and finish it off, man. You deserve it. That 6-ball jump shot was absolutely insanely awesome. The draw, 9 on the side, done deal. What a match we got. It seems like every time I tune in, I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm picking high-level players, or maybe I'm just trying to find the best audience that we can get, but it seems like we're going hill pretty much every single time tonight. I'm going to predict hill again. Both these guys are playing excellent pool. One ball. Where's the 2 going to land? Ooh, this is an ugly rack. Look at the 5, 6, 7, 9. Oh, that's just nasty. 2's sitting behind the 8. This rack's going to be a bit of a chess match, I think. Well, the 6 moving around actually is going to improve that overall run situation. I think. Well, now it's in front of the 5, though. That's kind of a problem. Can't tell from this angle whether the 5 can go clean. Georgie looking to go over. Appears to be the 4 ball in the center of the table. Changed his mind a little bit. Looks like he might have a full-size cue in his hand now. Nope. Yeah, it does. This might be a masse shot. It might be a kick shot. He's looking to kick. Oh, I see what he's doing. Got it back into the traffic, but the 2-6 looks to be dead right now. With the right drag draw shot, he can make the 6 and have the 2 ready for him. That's the shot right there. Nailed it. Low ho sum with a beautiful drag shot to get the 2-6 combo, followed by the 2 in the corner. Follow up with the 3 in the same corner, followed by the 4 in the right side. I'm guessing maybe corner up top. We push it forward. He's going to go 4 side. Actually, I like playing this 4 in the corner because this 5 ball only has a very small angle. Oop, geez, my lines stink. I got to buy a touchscreen. That means the cue ball is going to land between here and probably here. Have access to that 5 ball. Four in the upper right corner is probably the play. See that? He just tapped the table. See where he tapped it? For the side, and he's going to come back for the angle that he was looking for. That's actually right on the target line. Manny, so we're out of Wallingford, Connecticut, which is about halfway between Hartford and New Haven in Connecticut. But if you are thinking more geographically, then we're right about halfway between New York City and Boston, Massachusetts. Nailed that position. Look at this leave. Low ho sum with a perfect bounce. So yeah, we're in, like I said, we're in central Connecticut, and we got a lot of players out of both New York City and Boston, Massachusetts, and we are where the pros play. You can see that right there on the logo. Tell you what, after this break, I'll show you a little bit more about Yale Billiards. And it sounds funny, but it's probably the best place to play pool in New England. It's going to make that brag. Not only that, in about 4 weeks, we're getting 2 brand new Gold Crown 7s to replace our main streaming tables. And in about January, we're getting another 14 Gold Crown 7s. So we're getting all brand new tables. And if you didn't think it was the best place to play pool then, wait till you try the new tables. There you have it. I actually appear in that commercial for about 2 seconds. I'm the guy in the blue flannel jacket with the gray hair. In case you don't recognize me from the back of my head. That's it right there. All right, so Loho Sun tied 7-7 right now against Georgi Georgiev. I swear, half these matches that I stream, I just want, can we just do a race to 1, please? You're going to go hill anyway. So Georgie's got a good opportunity here. If he can get past the 6 ball on the way back, got a pretty good chance at an out here. And he did both. Love that position. This is probably the key ball right here. The 4 ball in the bottom left corner, transitioning to the 5 ball on the right rail. Nicely done. Very nicely done. A little straighter than he probably wanted it to be, but he can still stun over for the 6 in the corner. Oh, no, he did the Brian. My friends call that the Brian, when you actually get great position on the next ball, but miss the shot that you're actually shooting at. So, yeah, he pulled the Brian. Got a little lucky, though, that 9 ball's in the middle. Oh, no! My goodness, I got to hit the replay button. Oh, low. Got unlucky there. He made the 5 ball jump shot, but look where the cue ball went. Almost stayed on the table, didn't quite get there. Oh, man, that's brutal. Been there, done that, my friend. Now, ball in hand, 3 balls left on the table. I love Georgie's chances of getting to the hill here. A little more skeptical of Georgie's chances now. This one would make me nervous, but I'm sure Georgie can handle this shot. I would have liked to seen about 3 more ball rotations. Georgie says, ain't no thing, buddy. he even danced over towards the corner like, oh my goodness, I hope this doesn't scratch. Georgie on the hill. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. Late on a Friday night, coming at you live from the Wolf's Den, courtesy of Digital Pool. Check out the link on the bottom of your screen if you want all table screen access. Includes all recordings, all live tables. It's pretty amazing. If you use the code TheSharkStream, you will get a discount. Also, just amazing pool access. Stay here on the Shark Stream, though. We're going to come back tomorrow morning after this match is over. We're going to be bringing you a lot more action from the Battle of the Bull, 9-ball action. Here we go. Rack number 16, Georgi Georgiev, getting ready to break. Down goes the 1 ball, the 4 balls hanging, the 2 balls out in no man's land because the 9 and the 5 are kind of sitting in the way. Mostly the 5. Boy, Georgie's in the tank a little bit here. He doesn't want to give away a game because then it's hill. Got to push, got to jump, or he's got to kick. Those are your choices. Push is the choice. Gonna stick him in the corner. Oh, he's gonna stick him in the middle of the rail. All right, well, that's a choice. Low may now choose to give it back. Try to play for the corner. Play the safety. He's giving it back. Wow. Not often you see a player give back a ball after a push when it's plainly visible. So that's an interesting choice there from Low. Come up a little fat. 2 ball hit the left point on the corner pocket. So that was a good decision apparently by Low. Now he's going to be able to come to the table with a clean look at the 2 in the corner and the rest of the table pretty wide open. Step 1, 2 ball, bye-bye. A little bit of rub-a-dub maybe against the 9. So now he's got the 4 in the corner. What his plan is for the 5. The top right corner looks blocked. Playing the side. Everybody, as predicted, we are going to the hill. Race to 1. Love seeing both of our Shark Stream Team No Sleep players sponsored in that McDermott ad. Jonas Soto Camino and of course Lucas Picasso Werner. So check them out. There'll be I think Jonas is out, but I think Lucas is still in. All right, race to 1, folks. Georgi Georgiev, Loho Sum. Battling out. Loho has the break. Missed the 1 ball. That's gonna might be huge. Let's see where it lands. All right, so right now Georgie's got a dry break. 9 balls on the table. Low is not happy. Let's see if like that 2-7. That's looking kind of sketchy. That's I think that's the problem on the table right now. 2 does not go by the 7. You're looking at a carom shot to make the 7 and then try for a 2 ball. Yet another Hill thriller on the Shark Stream tonight. Just a reminder, this is the 1-loss side. So the winner will advance, the loser will go home. Spot riding on these next 9 balls. Why Georgie's like wearing out the carpet right now. Hey, I'm not making fun. I'm just saying. So the question is, what do you do with this 2? Yeah, I'm thinking like you line up for the 2 carom and pocket the 7. That's kind of where my straight pool brain is thinking. You don't even have to hit it hard. You could just nick the 2 and pocket the 7. The 2 will drift down towards the corner pocket. You're in great shape. Let's see what Georgie came up with. He's definitely looking to pocket the 7, but I think he's also trying to contemplate where's the 2 going to land. If he nicks the 2, catches the 7, the cue should bounce this way. No. Oh, that is the opposite of what I was hoping he would do. Tough break for Georgie. Low, on the other hand, is happy to have 7 balls on the table with ball in hand. Just enough angle off this 4 to punch it up towards the top rail. As long as he stays out of the side hole, he's good. All right, a little steep, but still makeable. In my old employment office where I used to work, they used to call that analysis paralysis. Thinking, do nothing. But he actually did take a shot at it, just didn't work out. Then the 5 came back up the table in great shape on the 6. Low looking fantastic right now for this out. Balls to go in this set, folks. You gonna go around the world, or is he gonna try and save it right there up in this little area here? He smacked it. Does he have the right speed? Oh boy, does he have the right speed. He's got the 9 straight in the side. What a match. Another Hill thriller. Georgi Georgiev has just been eliminated. Loho Sum advances into the next round. We're going to be back here tomorrow morning. And do stay tuned. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. That one just went final. This is what's coming up tomorrow. My guess is that we're probably going to do Lucas, but who knows? We may switch it up a little bit. Might start a little bit later. But definitely bookmark the Shirk stream. Turn on your notifications. We'll bring you more live coverage of the Battle of the Bull all weekend long. And definitely check out the Boom and Freezer show on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Wherever you consume podcasts, it's there. Great content from Bobby Boom Hilton and Scott Frost, the Freezer. This is Brian in the booth at Yale Billiards Brunswick Arena saying good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Here at the Brunswick Arena on the Shark Stream, we want to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. First of all, our title sponsors. Thank you very much. Brunswick Billiards, McDermott Hughes, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Taom Billiard Products, Salado, Andy Gow. Support, share, and subscribe. And of course, all of our sponsors as well. Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, team jerseys, uniforms, t-shirts, and more. Tommy's Tattoos, quality tattoo supply. Pool Table Magic, Mabel's Tables in Cheshire, NM Billiards Sales and Service, Dynamic Pressure Washing, Vaculease, WR Carbon Magic Polish, Pro Fitment Billiard Solution, Jacoby Hughes, K. Morgan Painting, Organic Ink Tattoos. Thank you. Without you,